What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video. And today I'm going to talk about something that people have been asking for a while on this channel. This is kind of like the first part of a few videos because some of the things are a little bit more involved. But we're going to talk about option selects. So the first thing I want to do is actually dispel the perceived complexity of option selects, right? Because one thing in fighting games, amongst fighting game players, is that like an option select, anything that is an option select, has to be some type of super complicated thing. But basically, all an option select is that you, the player, look at some situation and you find a way to build it so that if you do X series of inputs, Y, Z, A, and B happens depending on what the opponent does. That's really it. So in an earlier video I showed this, but pretty much the most basic example of an option select in fighting games would be this. So on whiff here, because of the way I input, I just get jab, right? But on block or hit, I get buttons. Why? Because I'm buffering the move in the input window, but since it's tight, it'll only come out when I touch the opponent. That's probably the most absolute basic example of an option select. All you're doing is you're looking at a situation and being like, how can I input something so that all the options, or at least a few of the options I'm considering, are taken care of by a series of actions that I do. It sounds complicated, and a couple of them are actually like big brain like you think, but most option selects are pretty basic. Besides that, a pretty basic one that you should know for fighting games in general is, of course, the safe jump. So let's take in Vegeta, right? Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I timed that right. Okay, so here there's two things. There's a way you could do this where you just block the DP and that's all good. And there's a way you could do it where you can reflect the reversal. And it's with this input right here, the jump heavy 4S. Why does this work? Because you can't cancel normals into reflect at all. And you're doing an air normal anyway, and you're doing a safe jump. So since reversals are slow in this game, you can safe jump the reversal. The reversal will whiff, and on whiff, your key blast becomes a reflect. So, in a case of a character like Vegeta, you don't really need to do this, but you need to actually reflect to punish some pseudo reversals, like moves of frame 1 head invo, like Cell's EX perfect attack. You need to use reflect. You can't just block it. So, in against characters like that, this is very useful. Now, another thing is you get option selects on offense and defense. So there are things where you can cover multiple defensive options with certain inputs. There are things where you can cover multiple offensive options with certain inputs, or you can make it so that you have like less risk against certain things. But it all goes back to you examine the situation, you see what you can do, you see how you can input things, and make it so the outcome gets covered. The outcome you want gets covered pretty much. That's it for option select basics. Let me know if you have any questions. I just kind of wanted to clear up what it was in its own video before we talk about more, let's say, for lack of a better word, advanced stuff. I kind of want to put some of the more easier ones all in one video besides like just the concepts right here. Like I said, let me know what you think. I have to actually list everything and stuff, but like and subscribe if you feel like it. Look forward to part 2. I'll be going through some of the more complicated ones, like one at a time, and try to put like stuff that's kind of easy all in one video. Alright, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.